Hello. You join me on the hunt for a waterway. That's what I'm hunting for currently.
Waterway 41 on my journey to find the source of 100 waterways.
I'm there. I was actually expecting a bit more of a ride, but I've arrived. Alright, bike. I got a waterway to fucking source. Hope no one comes along here and steals my... Okay. So, I don't know if the camera's catching it, but it's definitely a waterway. Why is my hat so fucked up? Anyway, it is. Yeah, welcome to Source Hunt or whatever it is. I am currently Waterway 41 on my journey to source 100 waterways. Now, as expected, this waterway is a temp one. It's like a temporary waterway, which means I'm not going to be able to find like an official spring or anything. And we'll have to like read the terrain to dictate where it begins. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that. Okay. Adventure. Ah. Right, so I did the brave thing and instantly left the waterway because the terrain was too rough. It's still just over there though. I'm just like going through the forest, you know? Anything else worth noting? I didn't start at the opening this time of this waterway because I have no idea where the opening is. In fact, judging by the map, it looks like one of those waterways that kind of like fizzes out in flatland. So it like flows, hits flatland and just sort of spreads out and sinks in. So that's what I'm thinking this waterway is. Let's find its source already. Shut up, quick. Let's get a bit thicker here. Is this an old log? It is an old log. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Anyway, that's where I'm going. Based. Check it. Redwood. I don't know if that's actually what the type of wood is, but like it's wood red. It's wood that's red. I don't know if it's redwood. So I've hopped back onto the riverbed. I've noticed there's a house up there that sits next to the temporary waterway bed. It's cool. Log. Ow. The pit that I was standing on collapsed. Made it past the log. I almost fell, so I decided I'd make it look cool and jump. The waterway seems to be thinning out a little bit now. That's good. That means I'm past like the floodplain area, flatland area. It seems to go up here sharply. That's usually a good distinguisher of where a spring could be. Like the spring would be in this area, right? Because the ground goes up from here. There's no like sign of water flowing over the top of there in anything but runoff.
While this claim is based on experience, I think it should be like noted that waterfalls are a thing, and I knew that, so I did try to. I wasn't done.
Hold on, just getting onto the high ground. that's probably it. Let's take a close look down here for a second. The house is just over there. Try to be quiet. Before I make the final conclusion, let's go round this dam and see if there's any sign of water movement past this point. I'm trying to stay quiet. I don't know if people are home or not. It's cool. I've been seeing signs of more water movement. This little road here. Cross over that nice and quick.
And with that, I'd found a second waterhole dam thing. But could this one be the source? Keep watching.
Actually, I'm starting to think that doesn't actually make a huge amount of sense. Because there's absolutely no sign of water escaping this, like, fucking dam area. And it's definitely not flowing over the top of this road.
No, not looking promising as a source, no.
I think there's signs of more water moving ahead. Gotten up past like the dam area and I've gotten to the area where I thought water could be running in. I'm not even sure if I was seeing signs that water could be running in from here. But I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to be thorough, not irrational.
What I meant to say there was irrational, not rational. I want to be thorough, not irrational. That's what I said.
Because there's like a very thin line there. So this is definitely a separate thing. So if this is like a waterway, it's like a runoff waterway. It flows down the mountain here.
For context here, I don't count runoff or runoff waterways as waterways or even sources because it's just runoff. However, I do count areas where runoff accumulates as sources to waterways because water can flow out of these areas and become waterways. It's one of the few weird little rules I created along the way.
There's no sign the water makes its way past this dam area here. So it probably just fills up to like a certain level and then sinks when summer comes. Not a huge amount of water makes its way down this waterway. I can figure that out. Bull ants around here. So I'm going to go back. Nice and quick, actually. Pretty sure I want a bull ants nest. Let's make our way quickly back across this road area. And back to where I was before. Thick foliage, man. Alright, I'm back at the previous waterhole. I'm gonna see if there's any signs that water exits this one.
I explained this badly, so in like the film, so I would explain it like slightly better with like voiceover. Basically, I concluded that there was absolutely no sign the water exited this like dam waterhole thingamajig at any point then over especially wet winters. And so I fell back on the lucky last thing that I could think of. Water movement through the earth.
Somewhere around here.
That's right. With the dams taken out as full-time sources, I fell back on my old friend. Groundwater exit areas. Springs. So I picked a green-looking spot that I'd walked past on my way up to the dams and got hunting in that area. Because not only was it the furthest point before the dams, it also looked like a spring could be there.
Right, this looks like a promising candidate. But there's like no hole that like water could be escaping out of. I guess there's such thing as like seep springs, but I'm not. As I said, I don't know. It's like the middle. Summer's just begun. I can't like know where springs are gonna be like 100%. Right. I think I may have found our most promising candidate yet. Deep hole. Yeah, very deep hole. Signs the water could come out of here. That's another good thing. How deep is this hole? I don't want to shove my hand down there in case a snake has taken up occupancy. I think that's understandable. That's the most hopeful. It looks the most like a spring. I don't know though. There's no water. I'm going to look around a tiny bit more and then I'll make a conclusion and leave. Right, so I found a couple more potential candidates. But once again, I just don't know because it's not winter and there's no water coming out the ground. So it's time to make my conclusion. You ready for this? Waterway begins round about here. No, that's not a satisfying conclusion, but it's the best I can do. It's a temporary waterway. It's the beginning of summer. That's the best I can do. Yo. 41 waterways. I did it. Yo. Smash that subscribe right now. For me and waterways. I'm gonna stand here and like relish in my accomplishment. Semi-unsatisfactory conclusion. Okay, we're done. Bye.